This is going to be my first breaking news video, which normally I would make in front of a green screen, but this is breaking news. Okay, so first of all, like I said, I just got out of the shower. I sit down on my computer, check my emails, and I get an update email from Attractions Magazine saying Fun Spot America Atlanta closing one of the Georgia's biggest coasters in limbo. This blew me away because I was like, wait, Fun Spot? Like, park I've never been to. I wanted to go, and there's one in Orlando. It's one I've been wanting to go to, but I was so confused. I was like, what did I just read? So I'm gonna do this is kind of like a live reaction to what I'm reading. I'm posting this day of. So what is today? Maybe the day after I film it. Today is the 26th. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. I just want to show you my thoughts on all of this, and yeah. By the way, if my voice sounds a little bit off, I'm a little bit sick. I got a cold sore, so I'm just not feeling the best overall. But let's get straight into it. Okay, so if you're a coaster enthusiast, I think you probably have the biggest question currently. What is going to happen to Air Force One? That is my question too. I'm gonna talk about that in the next segment. It's gonna be two segments, but I will talk about that. The plans for Air Force One. What is expected? The history. What is Air Force One? Again, this is rush video. I won't even editing's gonna be my old editing, not even photos. Like, this is breaking news. I need to pump this out today. So I'm gonna give you my live reaction to reading and such. So I just read the article and I want to tell you some spots I saw. First thing I saw was a quote from the chief executive of Fun Spot America, uh, off, chief executive officer John Airy Jr. uh said in a statement, "This was an extremely difficult decision. Our Atlanta team has poured their hearts into serving our guests and creating a place where families could have fun together. We are deeply grateful for their decision and for the support we have reached from Fay, Fayetteville community." I can't pronounce stuff. This isn't stunted. Fun Spot has gone on decline, so has many amusement parks. Fun Spot being definitely a smaller one. This is not surprising. Atlanta, I believe, being their most unattended location. If I have that right, maybe second most. It's not unexpected, but it's kind of sad to a degree. That park like this. Some other things I want to talk about. Overall, their entire park attendance has gone downhill, and this is bad for the company. I can't speak. This is bad for the company overall, and I think Fun Spot will start closing our locations within the foreseeable future. Um, Now some things that I want people to know and that I've learned is that from they're gonna be open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. like regular. This will go through August 2nd. Season passes and gift cards, of course, will remain valid at Atlanta Park until it closes, and will continue to be honored at Fun Spot America's Orlando and Kissimmee parks. This is just so it's more fair, of course. So I do believe how their gift cards work. Gift cards work differently than season passes, but gift cards only get you in a single location. So that is nice, so that after it closes, it will be able to switch. Uh, Here, like, the company has also regarded by saying that group events, field trips, and existing reservations, uh, this will be shared with affected guests in upcoming weeks. If your school field trip is for something that starts school year, most likely you're not going. Anything past August 2nd is just canceled. they're already saying they're gonna start shutting down rides soon. Some like ones that are very unvisited. And so this is just kind of out of nowhere. Like I said, I think this is 19-hour old news. This is almost a day old, but I am just kind of just hearing about. I'm just getting my emails today. So yeah, um, a guest there said, as they heard the news, we are proud of the memories created in Atlanta and grateful to see everyone who has been part of this chapter of our stories. This is by Aria, which I believe is a executive there, but she was a longtime guest at the park. She's newer. I know this stuff because I read a lot about it. But so the park, I believe, originally opened at Dixieland Fun Park. Uh, this was acquired by Fun Spa in the year. Let me check here. 2017. I was close. I was thinking like 2015. Before receiving several like add-ons and stuff through let me see, through 2023. I think that was their latest coaster, which of course 2023 being Air Force One. Now this is like kind of again breaking news to agree. I'm hopefully gonna make another video, more clean video about the entire subject as more gets released in the upcoming weeks. And this is all I have to say currently. This is all I know. I know this is only 5 minutes, but I will talk about Air Force One and the situation with that right now. Now, I bet the main question on a lot of people's minds here is what's going to happen to Air Force One. Really, I don't know. This is the matter of fact. No one cares about Fun Spot. People care about this coaster. This is considered one of the greatest coasters open to this very day. So I want to go into a couple of specs here about it. What makes it so cool, the history of it, and then brief history, not like a deep dive, but brief, and then I'll talk about my guesses on what's gonna happen. So first thing I'm gonna do, this is like again live. We're gonna go to Coasterpedia to look up some specs here. If you ever wonder where I get all my information, this is from Coasterpedia. It's kind of like a Wikipedia Reddit source. It is absolutely fantastic. It is like community source, so it's great. But I do want to go over some things here. It has a max height of 150 feet, 155 feet, sorry. Its tallest drop is 146 feet. Track length is 3,400 feet. The speed is 64 miles per hour, which is a nice speed, honestly, for a coaster like this. This one I consider to be, from what I'm reading and translating this to what I know and from what I heard, a pretty good Mystic Timbers or the Beast. Mystic Timbers, the Beast, Everest at Disney. I'm trying to think of coasters. Yeah, like kind of a beginner coaster. Like they know how to ride a roller coaster, and I think this is like a good like first adult coaster. It is a fantastic looking like a fantastic ride. Overall, 4 inversions, and like I said, consider one to be one of the greatest rides open to this very day. It is developed by the almighty, old, holy Rocky Mountain Construction, which their deal usually is go in and fix up old coasters that used to be great that now suck. Fix them up, give them the RMC treatment, and like that, you have a great ride. Many of the best rides from today, including this one, are by Rocky Mountain Construction. It was announced during the pandemic at IAAPA Expo, which I know someone I have a little bit of a contact with. I was able to talk to them about some IAAPA expos, but the groundwork was finally cracked on. The groundbreaking was finally happened on January 6, 2022, and it was tested from December of 2022 to March. But The now problem is what's going to happen to it. My predictions, it's probably going to move to a different fun spot unless it gets bought. I don't think they're going to put it on for sale, but maybe if someone offers enough money, they'll buy it. Most likely go to the other fun spot locations if what I predicted earlier that they don't close soon doesn't happen. And so if it gets destroyed or sold, the other parts will be closing because there's no reason not to move it to. They have the space. Like they're pretty small parks. I feel like they have the space. And if I look maybe here, I probably don't have enough time to look. But I believe they do. I think Orlando. I'm gonna look at Orlando here. Probably has enough. It's the biggest one. Yeah, look at how much land they own. Yeah, they have more than enough. More than enough room. This entire back section, they can take out up things like bumper cars don't bring enough money really, so you can take that out. Like it placed it next to Commander, looking here, and they have a whole lot of just dead space. Oh no, you don't even need the bumper cars. They just have this dead space that knowing the size of the coaster, they can fit it. So that is my proposal. Used fun spot. Move it to Orlando. If they do not move it to a park, those parks are closing. That's no doubt in my mind. Because it doesn't make any sense why to get rid of this attraction that brings in so much money. Yeah. That's all I have to say, really. I'm going to send you to the outro, and let's go. A couple things here. This was not actually my original plan for a video in this new setup. I have a new setup out here. I have all these posters. I moved spaces, some new lighting materials. I have a new getting back into green screen videos. I never liked the coaster in the background. If you look at any of my other videos, but this video we'll be wrapping up filming around 1 p.m. here. I'm hoping to get this posted around 5 or 6. Just depending on how long it takes to upload some stuff. But overall, hope you liked the video. It's a breaking news. So if you like these, I'm good to still do them. But I wonder how much quantity. I'm not going to do super large quantity, but stuff like Fun Spot can definitely be huge news. That's huge news. And there's other stuff I can always cover. Like if you want me to get into more of theme parks, which I do need to get into, I want to. That's actually how I found out about this stuff and getting a roller coaster. I was originally really big about Disney. I still am. Disney and all the Orlando parks, and that's how I got into roller coasters. And so I can talk about everything Halloween Horror Nights, stuff like that, depending on what you guys want. Yeah, that's all I have to say. So, thank you for watching the video today. Hope you have a great time. I know it's kind of a late video, so YouTube's gonna hate me for it, but I do want to pump this out quick. It's not a good edited video, but that's just gonna be the breaking news videos. They're quick to edit, such like that. I'm gonna stop rambling so the time goes down, and we'll see you guys